So I wanted to ask you about these four theories on where we really came from. I came across one theory which says there is a God, another theory which says there is no God, we are it. And the third theory is that there is an alien who made us, who can actually make us in a machine and clone and everything. They have the capability to do that. And one day they're gonna come and rescue us from this, from so many problems that we have in this world, and straighten it out. And there's another theory that this interdimensional being messed with us and came across information on how how we can be manifested, because according to this theory at that point no one is manifest. So they came across this information on how they can manifest, and so we're able to come across information on how to make a body. They also made a mind and implanted within that body to sort of give us a polarized idea of what life is, so that we will not know who we really are, and enslave us. So these four theories are there to sort of answer our questions on how we were made. You obviously believe that there is God, and I respect that. But at the time of death, if these other theories you realize are the reality, then what would you do?
Well, a Muslim is trained to surrender to God always. And when I think about the moment of death approaching, I think of it as in terms of surrender, surrender, surrender. So I think, because I really don't have any concept of what it would be, I have no ideas about what death is going to be. So the reality is it's going to be a surprise anyway.
And you just welcome the surprise.
Yeah, but I really do try to work on preparing myself for that time. And the Sufis have a saying, to die before death. And that is to die to the limited self, to the limited idea that we have of ourself, which is very small in comparison to what we really are. So we are constantly trying to efface that limited idea of who we are. So I think that my own spiritual practice that I have held in my life is a great preparation for death as being the big unknown. And I feel, actually I had a dream once about the angel Azrael, who's the angel of death. And in my dream, Azrael came to get me himself. And when I saw him, I looked and he was like, great. And I said, oh, I can't believe that you came to get me yourself instead of sending one of your legions for me. And I was like really, I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid to go. I was just impressed that he came. So I hope that's how I meet death. And I read recently about this wonderful sheikh that I had a chance to meet some years ago. He was from Turkey. And when one day he was getting near the end, and he asked for someone to come and bring him his shroud. So they brought him his shroud, and he says, okay, now go. And then he went and he did his prayers, his salat, and when he bowed to the ground, that's when he died, with his head, which is like, in Muslim prayer, it's ecstatic. When you put your head to the ground, you're bowing before God. And it's the holiest moment when you do that. And that's when he died. And when I read that, I was like, oh, I want to die like that. That's what I want to do.
Okay, great.